Welcome to the fourth session on Microsoft Excel. In today's session, we are discussing and practicing on editing and formatting a worksheet. We have learned in Microsoft Word that when changes are made to the content, the activity is said to be editing. However, when changes are made to how the content appears, then the activity is known as formatting. In this lesson, we shall look at all the editing. We shall not look at all the editing and formatting that we have learned in Microsoft Word, which are applicable to Microsoft Excel. Our focus will be on those that are not available in Microsoft Word but specific to Microsoft Excel. Areas we will be covering in this lesson are modifying row height and column width, inserting, deleting, moving, and hiding rows and columns, cell borders and fill colors, formatting text and numbers, wrapping text and cell merging, renaming a worksheet, inserting a new, deleting a worksheet, copying a worksheet, and moving a worksheet. Then finally, we will learn how to change the worksheet color. How to modify column width. In our earlier lesson, you will notice that when you type content into a cell, usually you see it spilling over into the following cell if that cell doesn't contain any data. However, that isn't so. Whatever you type in a cell is contained in that cell. What you need to do is to expand the cell so that you see it fully displayed on screen and when it is printed out. To modify column width, the steps are given to us as follows. 1. Put mouse pointer on the right border of the column heading. And once you do that, the mouse pointer changes to the double arrow symbol, as you can see over here. Changes to this. 2. Press and hold and drag the mouse to increase or decrease the column width. Then 3. Release your finger from the mouse to complete. Let us demonstrate this. And so let's assume that this is how your text appears like, and you want to expand the column width so that the text is fully displayed. The steps were given to us as 1, to put the mouse pointer between the border, put the mouse pointer on the right border of the cell, press and hold on the left mouse button and on the border, then you drag towards the right if you want to expand the column width. If you want to reduce the column width, that is if the column is too big for you or too wide for you and you want to reduce it, what you do is you press and hold on the line or border on the right of the column header and then drag towards your left. And as you drag towards your left, the width of the column is reduced. Let us look at how we can modify the height of a row. The steps are given to us as follows. 1. Put mouse pointer on the bottom border of the row header. 2. Press, hold and drag the left mouse button to increase or decrease the row height. 3. Release the mouse. Demonstration. To increase the height of a column, you are told to put the mouse pointer on the bottom border at the header. Okay, that is the bottom border of the row you want to increase its height. And then when you do that, the mouse pointer changes to the symbol you see. Press and hold on the left mouse button and then drag it downwards. And as you drag down, you expand the height of the row. If you want to reduce the height of the row, again you put the mouse pointer on the row header at the bottom border, okay? And then when you do that, press and hold on the left mouse button, then you drag it upwards. When you drag it upwards, the size of the row's height is reduced. Let us look at how we insert new rows in a worksheet. That is, if you have entered some information and you need a new row to add some information somewhere within the space that you have entered or have your content. The steps are given to us as follows. 1. Select the row heading below where you want the new row to appear. 2. Click the Insert command on the Home tab. And then once you do that, the new row appear above the selected row. Let us demonstrate this. To insert a row, you are told to select the row that you want the new row to be inserted above, and then step 2 is to click the Insert button. Once you click the Insert button, the new row is inserted. Remember, you always have to select the header. You don't select a cell within the row. Okay. Alright. Let us look at how we insert a column into a worksheet. Step 1. Select the column heading to the right of where you want the new column to appear. Then 2. Click the Insert command on the Home tab. And once you do that, the new column is added. Demonstration. Let's say you want a column to appear before this column. You want to insert a new column in front of this column. So what you do is you select the column, then Once you do that, you click the insert button on the cells group. And once you click that, a new column is inserted. So you can now enter any information that you wish to enter here. Let us look at how we delete rows and columns that we do not need anymore. The steps are given to us as follows. Step 1. Select the rows you want to delete. Step 2. Click the delete command on the home tab. Then 3. Once you do that, the row will be deleted. To delete a column, select the columns that you want to delete. 2. Click delete. Once you do that, the column will be deleted. A demonstration. We want to delete this new column. What you do is you select the column's header. Once you select it, you click this delete button. Once you click the delete button, the column you notice has been deleted. To delete a row, you select that row's header. Then you click delete. And then once you click delete from the cells group, that row is deleted. Let us look at how to hide and unhide rows and columns. At times you may want to compare certain rows or columns without changing the organization of your worksheet. Excel allows you to hide rows and columns as needed. To hide rows and columns, the steps are given to us as follows. 1. Select the columns you want to hide. 2. Right-click the mouse. 3. Select Hide from the context menu. Once you select Hide, the columns will be hidden. And then you see a green column line indicating the location of what you have hidden. That is the columns that you have hidden. Let us demonstrate this. So we want to hide these two columns. The steps are that you select the columns headers, and once you select the columns headers, then you right click any of the headers, and then on the context menu that appears, you click hide. Once you click hide, you notice that the two columns have been hidden, and you see the green line over here. This is a temporary green line. Okay, when I click anywhere, you don't see that green line anymore. Similarly, if you want to hide rows, we can select the rows that we want to hide, their column headings, and after selecting their column headings, their row headings. After selecting their row headings, you right click on any of the selected row headers, and then you click hide on the context menu. There we have it. We have hidden the rows. Columns that you hide can be unhidden. hide columns, the steps are given as follows. Select the columns to the left and right of the hidden columns. That is, the columns on both sides of the hidden columns. Then 2. Right-click the mouse. Then 3. Select Unhide from the context menu. Let us demonstrate this. We have hidden some rows here. Okay? So we want to unhide. What we do is we select the 2 rows in between which the rows are hidden. And after selecting them, you right click on any of the row headings. And then on the context menu, you click on hide. Okay, so you see that whatever we hid has now been unhidden. Similarly, to unhide columns, you select the 2 columns between which the columns are hidden. That is, their headers. You right click any of the headers and then you click on hide on the context menu. You have unhidden the columns that you hid. Let us look at how you delete cell content. If there's some information in a cell and you don't want it anymore, the steps to get rid of them are given as follows. 1. Select the cell with the content you want to delete. 2. Press the delete key or a backspace key on your keyboard to delete. If you want to delete multiple lines at a go, you have to select if you want to delete contents of multiple cells, you need to select all the cells first. Once you do so, you can then press delete or backspace key. Demonstration. So let's say I want to delete the content of this. I'll just select it and press delete on my keyboard. Okay. If I want to delete all these, I'll select them first, then press delete on my keyboard. Once I do so, the content is deleted. How to copy and paste. I think we learned how to copy and paste under copying formulas, so I will not cover it again. Let us look at how we apply borders to various edges of cells. To apply borders, the steps are given as follows. 1. Select the cells you want to modify or format. 2. Click the drop down arrow next to the borders command on the home tab. And when you do that, the borders drop down menu will display. 3. Select the border style you want to use. And once you select it, that style is applied. Demonstration. You are asked to select the cells that you want to apply the borders to or format. Then after selecting, you click this arrow here. Now on this menu you see various areas that we can apply the borders to. Okay, and how they will appear, you see them on this these buttons, okay, or these shall I say, you let me leave it. So let's say I want to apply to all areas. I want the borders applied to all the edges of all the cells. So I will choose all borders. Once I choose that, let me click anywhere. You see that the borders have been applied. The essence of applying borders is that if you don't apply borders, when you print, you will see the text arranged alone without any grid lines around them. But when you apply borders, that is when you see the grid lines printed as well. So always when you want to see lines around the edges, make sure you apply borders. Let us look at how we can apply various number formats to text, especially numerical text. Content, not text. Numerical content. The steps are given as follows. Step 1. Select the cells you want to modify. 2. Go to the numbering group and click the preferred number format. 3. Click anywhere to deselect. Let us demonstrate this. Let's say I want to apply the currency format, dollar currency format to these values here. What I'll do is I'll select them, and then after selecting them, okay, let me compute the cells here. Okay, so we can use these values now. Alright, so if I want to apply the currency symbols, the dollar currency symbol, I'll select the cells containing what I want to format. Then these are the number formats that can be applied. Okay, so I will click this and then click the symbol that I prefer. And then you see that the dollar has appeared in front of all the values here. You can choose a different and it is applied. Let's see if we can have other symbols. Okay. Let's see if we can have the cent symbol, which is in Ghana city sign. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing it. But you can also, let me see currency. It's the same thing here. Alright, you can explore and find it, okay? Then should you find it, you just click it. Okay. You just click the The symbol in you. So it is displayed in front of the values. Okay. Let's say we want to apply the percent numbering format. What you do is, again, you select the cells containing the values, then you click the percent symbol. Okay. Unfortunately, it increases the percentage. Okay. So you can delete the additional zeros that it has applied. It has inserted. Just delete them after applying the percent symbol. So there you have it. Let's say I have this value here, 2000. I want to apply the comma symbol. You just click the comma format here. Now once you do that, the comma format is applied, and then decimal values are added. Okay. Alright, let's say if you notice here, you see that we have the decimal values attached to the whole numbers. So if you want to reduce or clear these decimal values, what you do is to click this reduce decimal places button. Okay. If you want to increase, you press this one. Increase decimal place values. Okay. You notice it. So that is what you normally do. Alright, so that is how we apply various numbering formats. I believe we have discussed severally what wrapping text is. But to refresh your memory, wrapping the text will automatically modify the cell's row height, allowing all cell contents to be displayed on multiple lines within the cell. To wrap text, the steps are: 1. Select the cells you want to wrap. 2. Click the wrap text command on the home tab. Once you do that, the text will be wrapped. To unwrap, you again select the cell or cells, and then you click the wrap text command again to unwrap. Alright, let us demonstrate if you have forgotten. So let's say I want this text to appear. Alright, this one is here. You see that the name is cut short. Instead of expanding the columns width, I've decided to apply the wrap text. So I'll select the cells, okay, containing the text I want to wrap. And then I'll click the wrap text command button. Once I click it, you see that whatever cannot be displayed on one line, the text that follows is moved to the line below. Alright. To unwrap, again you select and then you click on wrap. Alright. Merging cells. Merging cells allows you to combine a cell with adjacent empty cells to create one large cell. To merge cells, the steps are: 1. Select the cell range you want to merge. 2. Select the Merge and Center command on the Home tab. 3. Click anywhere to complete. Okay, so let's say all these texts are just contained in this cell. So I want to merge all the cells so that it will be one continuous cell. I want to merge all these cells here into one, so that all these cells will be combined as one and display the information. So what I'll do is I'll select the cells that I want to merge into one, and then click the Merge and Center button. Once I click Merge and Center, you notice that it has been combined or joined into one cell. Okay, and we have various options as well. We have various options. If you want to unmerge, what you do is you select what has been merged, then you click this arrow button here, and then click on merge cells. Once you do so, whatever was merged is now unmerged. Let me merge again. Let us look at how we apply styles to cells. Cell styles are a quick way to include professional formatting for different parts of your workbook, such as titles and headers. To apply a cell style, the steps are given to you as follows. 1. Select the cells you want to modify or format. 2. Click the Cell Styles command on the Home tab. Then 3. Choose the desired style from the drop-down menu. Let us demonstrate this. So let's say I want to apply a cell style to this these headers. So I will select them. After selecting them, then I'll click the cell styles, and we have various styles over here. Okay, so you click the one that you prefer. Once you click the one that you prefer, the style is applied to the selected cells. Okay. Alright, so that is how you apply styles. Let's say you want to apply another style here. You select, you click this, okay, and then you apply the one that you want, and then it is applied for you. When you look in Excel, you notice that the Sheet tabs are named as sheet 1 up to the number of sheets that you have. But you have the liberty to assign a name to any worksheet that you want. To rename a worksheet, the steps are given to you as follows. 1. Right-click the worksheet tab that you want to rename. Then 2. Click rename from the worksheet context menu. Then 3. Type the desired name for the worksheet. Then 4. Click anywhere outside of the worksheet or press enter on your keyboard to complete. A demonstration. Let's I want to assign a name to this worksheet. So I'll right click. So I want to assign a name to this worksheet. So I'll right click its sheet tab, and then on this context menu I'll choose rename. Now you notice that the current name is selected. So I can rename this as level 100, or let me say ICT major level 100. Then I press the enter key. So once I do that, notice that the name I have given is applied. I can rename this one as well by right clicking the sheet tab, clicking, then clicking the rename, and then assign ICT minor level 100. Then I'll press the enter key and I'm done. Okay, so that is how we rename worksheets in Excel. Let us look at how we can insert new worksheets in Excel. To insert a new worksheet, you should just locate and then click the new sheet button that you find beside the worksheet tabs. If you want to delete an inserted worksheet or a worksheet that you no longer need in your workbook, what you do is to right click that worksheet tab, and then you select delete from the menu that appears. So let's say we want to delete this worksheet. All we do is to click it, right click it. Once we right click on this context menu that appears, we click delete. Once we do that, the worksheet is deleted. If we want to add a new worksheet, we will just have to click the new sheet button you find over here. So let's click. Once we click it, a new worksheet is added to our workbook for us. So we can add as many worksheets that we want to our workbook. Then we can enter any information in there as we prefer. Okay. So let me delete these ones. I'm selecting them, right click, and then delete. They are all gone. Copying a worksheet. you can copy an existing worksheet for a purpose. For instance, if let's say you have various formulas or some particular information in a worksheet that you would similarly want in a new worksheet that you want to create. When you insert a new worksheet, it means you have to re-enter all of them again, and that will be tedious. But let's say you can just copy the existing worksheet and then delete the parts of the content that you do not need, so that only those that you need will remain. Then you can enter the new data or content that you prefer. So to copy a worksheet, the steps are given to you as follows. 1. Right click the worksheet you want to copy. 2. Then select move or copy from the worksheet menu. The move or copy dialog box will appear once you do that. 3. Choose where the sheet will appear in the before sheet field. And then 4. Check the box next to create a copy. Then click OK. Let us demonstrate this. So I want to copy this worksheet. I'll right click on the sheet tab of that worksheet, and then I'll click move or copy on the context menu. And then once this one appears, then I'll choose create a copy. But where do I want the new worksheet to be inserted before? Maybe I want it inserted before sheet 4. So I'll click sheet 4. And then once I am done, I'll click OK. You notice that the new worksheet is inserted. So you see that we have 2 ICT major level 100 over here. So you can rename this to the current data that you are about to enter. Alright. Moving a worksheet. Sometimes you may want to move a worksheet to rearrange your workbook. To move a worksheet, you should do the following. 1. Select the worksheet you want to move. The cursor will become a small worksheet icon. 2. Hold and drag the mouse until a small black arrow appears above the desired location. And then 3. Release the mouse. Once you do that, the worksheet is moved. Let us demonstrate this. So let's say I want to move this worksheet to the place over here in front of ICT minor level 100 worksheet. So what we do is you select or press and hold the left mouse pointer on the worksheet that you want to move. you notice that the mouse pointer arrow comes with a sheet. Okay, the pointer comes with an arrow, or the pointer changes to an arrow and then a worksheet. Now let us move this. Okay, this is where we want to insert it. So we move until you see that you see the arrow appearing in between ICT major level 100 and then ICT minor level 100. Now release your finger from the left mouse. Okay, so you see that we have moved the worksheet. We move a worksheet by moving its worksheet tab. The last formatting we are going to learn in this session is how we change a worksheet tab color. You can apply various colors to a worksheet tab, Now to apply a worksheet tab color, you should do the following. 1. Right click the desired worksheet tab. 2. Hover the mouse pointer over tab color for the color menu to appear. 3. Select the desired color. Let us demonstrate this. I want to apply different colors to these worksheets. So what we are asked to do is to select the worksheets tab. Okay, I want to apply color to this worksheet tab. So you select it and then you right click. And then after right clicking, put the mouse pointer on the tab colors, and you see various colors over here. So for instance, I may choose this particular color by clicking it. And once I click, let me click here, you see that the color is applied to the sheet tab. The same thing, now right click this sheet tab, put pointer on top color, and then apply the color or click the color that I want. Once I do that, the color is applied to the sheet tab. Alright, so that ends our session for today. We shall meet again in the next one. Have a great day.